Hi, hello everyone. Me drinking a glass of wine. I tried this peach wine and I like it because you can't taste the alcohol. Anyways, we are going to be addressing people's misconceptions because I swear I say what I mean and people will still be like, oh no, that's not why, or it must be because this, or it must be because that. And I'm like, I literally said exactly what let me just get into it. So this is not like shade or hate towards anyone or people's comments. I'm just going to clarify, I guess, why I feel the way I do about dating and why, I don't know, it's not an issue for me being single at this age. Also, I was gonna show y'all my slippers, but I feel like that's kind of weird. But I'm wearing dinosaur claws. Y'all, I'm not drunk. I literally just poured this glass of wine. I don't want people to think there's something wrong with me. And I took this one sip I took on camera is all I drink. So, yeah, anyways. Also, I took off my lash extensions I had put on earlier. And I feel like my lashes are growing because I've been using this lash serum. So, yeah. Anyways, let me stay focused. So I posted the video. Let's pull up the receipts because I feel like people don't be listening to me. That's what I honestly feel like. The video was, I don't know if I should show y'all the background of my YouTube. If I go to my YouTube studio, this was the video. Being single in my 30s, plus why I don't date. And I was basically just explaining, I know how I think, how I feel is not conventional. I know it's different. I know it's not the norm, but it's how I personally feel about my dating life. And so basically, there was like a few comments that it's not that like I was personally attacked by them, but I just want to clarify something because I don't know. I don't like when people jump to conclusions, but also like sometimes people's assumptions are just, wrong. Sorry, I'm painting out my face. I need to put a pimple patch on and take my makeup off from this morning because we're literally about to finish watching my K-drama. I started a K-drama on Netflix. It's super cute. Well, I'm only on episode 2 yesterday because my sister has Netflix, so we're taking advantage of that while I'm here. But I found this random K-drama called Dynamite Kiss, and it's so cute. I love it. And so we're gonna binge watch that and then probably go to bed. It's not even 7 p.m. yet. My older sister is going on a date, so I'm home. Well, I'm at her place by myself now. So anyways, I'm going to address this misconception. So first, someone was like, oh, maybe you don't feel attractive and that's why you're not interested in dating. And I just want to say to this, I'm not trying, here's the thing. I know I'm not ugly. I'm not saying I'm like the best looking person in the world. I'm not saying like I'm full of myself or think like my appearance is like top tier in the world, but I'm not ugly. I've gotten attention from men before as like from a very young age, and I didn't like the attention I got from men. I'm just gonna be quite honest. I was very over sexualized, especially when I was younger, for being curvier and stuff like that. So it's like the attention I get from men for my looks or for my body is not attention I seek out or that I care about. And just addressing, like, I don't know. The thing is, do I always feel like I'm the most attractive person? No, but that doesn't mean I think I'm unattractive overall as a person. I've talked about how, like, I struggle with my weight sometimes, not all the time. Like, honestly, right now, I'm perfectly fine with myself. I love myself overall. I'm not ashamed of my body or my weight, anything like that. Am I on a fitness journey? Yes. Does that mean I'm putting all my self-worth or value into, oh, if I don't lose weight, no one's ever gonna like me? No. So there's that. There has nothing to do with like my self-esteem. I don't think I'm ugly or unattractive or people don't like me. Do I understand that not every person is gonna find me attractive? Yes, and I can live with that, and I'm okay with that. Like, everyone is not gonna like me. I've been rejected before. Well, I mean, I've been, I've experienced rejection. Not like extreme rejection, but at the end of the day, rejection. And you know what? I'm just fine. Every person, like, I don't know. It's like I'm confident in the person I am on the inside. The outside appearance or whatever is just, if I want to look put together, if I want to do my hair, if I want to do my makeup, I can and do look put together I don't know. I guess because most of my page, I am like, don't really care about my appearance. People assume like I don't know how to be put together, maybe. Even though I feel like I film so many get right with me videos of me like just doing my makeup or me just doing my hair. So I don't know. Anyways, it's not me not dating has nothing to do with, oh, I just think I'm unattractive. And also I feel like I've already addressed like me not caring about receiving attention from men. In general, like getting a man's attention is not a goal of mine. I've had men's attention before. It's really not anything special. I don't know. I'm not someone, I don't seek out male validation for one, and I don't need that to feel like I'm whole as a person. Like I feel like maybe when I was younger, maybe I cared more about that stuff. The older I get, the less I care. Like I'm 30 now. Like I don't care. I've been single for this long. I didn't die. It's not the worst. I feel like I'm perfectly happy with where I am in my life. So like my entire life doesn't revolve around having a man or having a husband, being married, or dating someone. So I'm perfectly fine being single. It's not a big deal to me personally. And it's also like I'm used to it. I've been protecting my peace. Honestly, I protect my peace. So that's the first thing I was going to say. And then there's something else. Oh, so when she was like, I know that when I like took time to like lose weight and my skin cleared up, I felt better and like was more interested in dating. Like, and I'm going to say to that, like, even if I feel like I look really good and go out and about, like, I'm still not focused on getting a man, if that makes sense. Like, I leave my house put together all the time with my hair done, makeup done. I'll be quite honest, I think when I actually do put effort like that in, I don't want to be approached. Like if I feel confident or if I feel like I look good, I still am not like expecting like men to approach me or anything like that. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's really just, I feel like I need to say the second part of it for what I'm about to say to make sense. Like, getting men's attention, it's really just comes down to, like, men's attention is not a prize to me. Especially if it's men I'm not interested in. And that's, like, where I feel like I just need to make that very clear. I intentionally am closed off to dating a lot of men. It's intentional. And so that's the other comment I was going to respond to, because someone said like, "Oh, are you sure it's not a protection mechanism because you're just scared?" And I said, "No, like I prayed for this." And this is what I'm going to explain to people. I feel like I how do I explain myself? I literally prayed like a long time ago, like I don't want to like anyone if they're not my husband. Basically, like if they're not my husband, I don't want to be interested in any man that is not who God wants for me, basically. So I said a very intentional prayer, like if they're not my husband, I don't want to like them. And so after I said that prayer, I literally have not liked any men. I haven't been interested in any men. I haven't wanted to date any men. So it literally is by design that I'm not interested in a lot of men. And also the only man I want to be interested in is my future husband. So if they're not my husband, I don't want to waste my time liking someone who's not the person I'm supposed to end up with. So I quite literally prayed to not like anyone if they weren't my husband. And I did that to protect myself, to protect my heart, because my younger self was very easily, I wouldn't say, how do I explain this? I wouldn't say I was easily liked people, but it was like if I liked someone, it was like, I don't want to say obsessive, but like infatuation. Like it wasn't that I actually liked them. It was like I was infatuated by the idea of them. And so I would like, it was not very, like basically wanted to protect myself from my own feelings of liking the wrong person, of liking someone who's not meant for me. So I said a very intentional prayer that I don't want to like anyone who's not my husband. And ever since I said that, I literally don't like anyone. Or I shouldn't say, I'm not going to say I don't like anyone, but I quite literally, it's like haven't met someone I'm interested in dating. Like I haven't liked anyone. And that's also like, I feel like there's freedom in that, honestly. Like it doesn't feel like a negative. For me, it's like a positive. Like I'm grateful that that prayer was answered, because I'm not even saying, like me saying it's hard for me to like someone is basically me saying like, I'm not going to like anyone if they're not the person I'm supposed to be with, basically is kind of the gist of what I prayed for. So me not liking someone, not liking anyone is something I prayed for. It was an intentional thing I asked for to protect myself from liking the wrong people and getting my heart broken. So yeah, just wanted to, I guess share that. I don't know if I've ever shared that before. I feel like I have, but it's probably a video a long time ago. So yeah, it's really not even, I'm not single and I'm not dating, not because I think I'm ugly, not because I'm scared. It's literally just until I've met the person I'm supposed to be with, I'm happily single. And I can live with that and I'm fine with that. And I feel like, honestly, the older I get, the easier it gets. I feel like when you're younger, there's a lot more pressure. I feel like when you're younger to like date and meet someone and get married young. And I felt more pressure when I was younger too. Now that I've hit 30, I don't know. I'm very optimistic about my 30s. I feel like my 30s are going to be some of the best years of my life. And I'm very excited for what's to come. I just feel like I'm in like I'm more confident, I'm more mature, I feel more grown, I feel like my life is more together in most areas. There's some areas I still need to grow in, but I really don't feel like, I'm very confident in myself and what I have to offer. Like, if someone doesn't see my value, that's their loss. That's the other thing. Like, I'm not begging for someone to see my value or see my worth, because I know it. I know my worth. I know my value. If someone doesn't recognize that, that's on them. That's not on me. I'm not prioritizing basically other people's opinions of me, because I decided a long time ago, like, the truly only opinion of me that matters is God's. number one, God's, my family, friends to a certain extent, but most importantly, it's God. How I value myself is honestly built primarily around how God views me and how God values me. And also just like I value myself, I have high self-esteem because I recognize the God-given value I have. Not because and it's like, it's an innate value. Like, I don't need to be married. I don't need to have kids. I don't need to have like this high end or have lots of money or luxury things or all of that. Like, so many people build their value around the most superficial things, and they're fleeting things. They're not going to make you feel great about yourself. It's like fleeting. And even like, especially for me, like struggling with the shopping addiction and stuff like that, like I put a lot of value into having things, and I would get those things and I still wouldn't feel like I would think like having those things, I would feel better. I would feel happy, and it was a very temporary fleeting happiness or joy that I got from like buying those things. So even like material things are not gonna, like, people think if they have the nicest house, if they have the nicest car, if they have a husband, if they have kids, like that's gonna make their life whole. And truly all you need is the love of God to feel good about yourself. All of those other things, they're nice, right? But they're not what makes you actually valuable, and it's not what's going to make you feel most valuable as a person or as a human being. I feel like putting all of your self-worth into materialistic things or superficial things it's never satisfying. It's never fulfilling. Like, I even remember, like, I watched so many videos of people who like make thousands of dollars like a month. They're making like 30K a month. They're like, I thought I would feel better. I thought I would feel like I haven't made it. And they just kept chasing having more money. Like, everything superficial or materialistic you think is going to make you feel more whole or better about yourself, it is a lie. It's not going to fulfill you. And so I know I'm saying like materialistic things, but I still understand that even with like having a husband, being married, having kids, having a nice house, like all of those things is not what gives me worth or is not what makes me worthy or valuable as a person. And there's people who build their self-worth around having those things. And when you build your self-worth around outside things, materialistic things, superficial things, the moment you don't have those, you feel less about yourself. My self-worth doesn't come from outside superficial materialistic things. It comes from my relationship with God, loving God, and also seeking to be the best version of myself. Like, I want to be a better person. Do I fail at that a lot? Yes. Like, and this is just like an honest conversation. Like, I'm an imperfect person. I fail every day to be perfect. I fail every day to be perfect. And that's okay. It's like nothing but the grace of God is getting me through each day, because truthfully, it's like, I know I can't be perfect. I know I'm going to have good days. I'm going to have bad days. There's still a lot of things, outer things and inner things I'm working on within myself. But overall, I know that the person I am on the inside is a valuable, worthy, loving, caring, understanding, giving person. And I strive to be the best example of Christ that I can be. Do I accomplish that every single day? No, but that's okay. All you can do is like keep trying, keep striving to be the best version of you, or a better version of you. Like, perfection, I feel like perfection is not the goal. It's just to be better. I feel like if we could be perfect, we wouldn't need Jesus at the end of the day. As a Christian, this is obviously my opinion as a Christian, but as a Christian, all I can really do is strive to be more like Christ every single day. I'm not striving for perfection. I'm striving to be better and to, be as close to the example of Christ that I can. So yeah, I wanted to share that because I don't know, I guess people have a misconception, even though I feel like I explained myself. Maybe me saying it like this is more understandable for people. Like, again, the outer things is not what I value the most about myself. I also feel like, and this is something that's very, I guess, I don't want to say weird, but unique about me. I've said this before, but I don't prioritize my outward appearance. My outward appearance is like the least important thing about me. And I feel like that because I prioritized it for so long, especially when I was younger and was chasing like this notion of beauty that I needed to achieve. And then it's just like letting go of that was actually so much freeing. Like, not trying to always be like put together all the time is actually freeing, because I feel like my stuff on the inside matters more. Like how you treat people, how you talk to people, how you, like, those things matter so much more than just like looking good on the outside, having perfect hair, having perfect makeup, having perfect skin. Like, I value the inner beauty over outer beauty at the end of the day. And so that's why it's just like, even I know I'm capable of looking put together. Like, I can do my hair, I can do my makeup, I can put on a cute outfit and take cute pictures, and people can think I'm attractive on the outside. But I feel like what's more important is how I am on the inside, how I treat people, how I talk to people. That's more important than any of the outer stuff. So I feel like when you understand that, that's why I feel like face value or surface level compliments are not fulfilling to me. Like, I would much rather someone appreciate my heart over my physical appearance. And yeah, that's always been something for me too. Like, if I getting compliments from men on my looks or my appearance is like the least valuable thing. Is like the lowest form of a compliment. How do I say that? Does that make sense to people? Like, it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just not like the most important. Like, I feel like I explained it in the best way possible. Like, I appreciate compliments that are more aligned with like things that I do, things that I am, over just, oh, you're so pretty, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you're so gorgeous. Especially from like someone I'm romantically interested in. Now, that doesn't mean like if someone gives me a compliment, I'm like, ew, why are you telling me this? Like, I don't want to make it seem like I hate compliments like that, but I feel like they're just not what is like the priority for me. So I hope that makes sense. Like, I don't prioritize like, I just don't prioritize my appearance anymore, because that used to be something I cared a lot about when I was younger, and now it's just like, that's like the least of my problems. Like, if I want to look put together, I can. I don't have to, and it's not like I said, it's like the least important thing for me, at least. In my life, at least currently. And I don't feel like it's ever going to be like a major priority for me, like, because I feel like it doesn't fulfill me. That's also the other thing. Like, even if I feel like I look extra good that day, it's not really, it doesn't satisfy me in any way to be like, oh, I look so good today. It's just like, it's not as meaningful as I think some people think it is to like look good. That's like the best way I can explain it. Like, I don't know. It's very, like I said, it's just like if your mindset, and this is why I also feel like it's important to preface, this is my personal opinion, view of it, because I've looked not put together and I looked put together. And even the days that there's days I look put together and I didn't feel great about myself. So it's like, and there's days I didn't look put together and I felt amazing about myself. So it's truthfully like how I feel about myself is really not built around like my outward appearance. Like I made a video like a year ago. I did my makeup, I did my hair, and I didn't feel good about myself. I feel ugly. And I literally had put on all this makeup. And there's days where I'm wearing zero makeup, my hair's a mess, and I feel amazing. Like it truly is just like it's a mindset. It's not your outward appearance, it's your mindset, and it's also like what you value. What do you value about yourself? I feel better about myself when I'm not based off of my outward appearance, but based off of like my mindset and where I am. And I honestly feel like the closer I am to God, the better I feel about myself. The further I stray from God, the less good I feel about myself. That's my perspective as a Christian as well. Like I don't feel as confident in myself when I'm not focused on my relationship with God. And then when I do start feeling like, oh, let me focus on just my outward appearance, it's just like, one, I really don't get attention like that from my like appearance anyways. And I think getting attention for your looks is not, I don't think it's satisfying. It's as satisfying as people think it is. I feel like it's as satisfying as you believe it is. Like if your number one goal in life is for people to think you're pretty or beautiful or gorgeous, and you just live to get those compliments from people, it might satisfy you. But if you don't feel that way, if you don't feel good about yourself despite what other people think about you, you're never going to feel great about yourself. I hope that makes sense. Like, truthfully, it doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think, how you feel about yourself. And until you are confident regardless of how other people view you, it's like if you're living to impress other people or you're living for the praise of other people, and that's something a lot of people do. A lot of people built their self-worth out of other people's, how other people think about them, how other people feel about them. And when I used to do that, it's like, don't do that. Like if I could give anyone advice, do not build your self-worth around what other people think about you. You'll never feel good enough if you're living for the praise of man or for other people to view you some way or other people to think of you that way. Like you do not need the praise of other people. If you need the praise of other people to feel good about yourself, you are living to please other people. And that's also not good. So I just said a lot. I said a lot. But yeah, that's what I wanted to make or talk about today. And yeah, that is my thoughts. We're about to go take our makeup off, put on some pimple patches so I don't pick up my face. I put nails on today and I literally lost almost all of them, but my sister's going to be doing my nails tomorrow. So tomorrow I should have some cute nails on, but yeah, we tried to be cute and do our nails and I lost 4. So, all right, that is it for, I guess, the chat. Bye, guys.